y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a hot mess. Quarantine, look, shit happens. But I wanted to talk about the difference between immediate temporary dentures and permanent dentures. There's really not a whole lot, but a hard reline. Now see, immediate dentures were to be made for obviously visual, but also as acts like a band-aid. Because when you eat, when you drink, whatever, having your immediate denture in, it actually protects the gum sockets so food don't get in, none of that. That's the one thing I'm glad I got immediates on, was because I was able to eat more than people that didn't have immediate dentures. And it covers it so food don't get stuck in the sockets, less chance of getting dry socket, which we all know sucks. And yeah. So the difference is that immediate dentures are made and created when you still have your teeth in, if you still do. Some people have like a few left, but they're made that way. And it is to help heal. That's all they're made for. Some people love their immediate dentures. I mean, people keep telling me to not get my permanent sets, to keep mine. See, mine look real, but I want my canines more obvious. My actual canines in real life were pretty obvious. So I don't want my teeth all the same. But it's the healing process, what immediate dentures do. Now, if you do like your immediate dentures and you want to turn them into permanents, all you have to do is get a hard reline. That's it. It's the only difference. I don't know if I want to... See, I think I might just do my permanent dentures, keep these as a... just in case I fuck up my permanent ones and I have a backup plan. But, see, your permanent dentures, you pick the shape, you pick the size, you pick the color, you pick everything. And there's wax try-ons where, it's literally made out of wax, not even kidding, and because they can mess with it. But it's going to be the gist of what everything looks like. And if you don't like it, speak up. A lot of people are like, okay, that's fine. And you're stuck with it for like 8 years, unless you can pay out of pocket yourself and afford it. But speak up. They're your dentures for almost a decade. You gotta speak up with it. You have to. Because if you're unhappy, then all that money got paid from your insurance or by you for nothing because you're completely unhappy. Don't worry about if your dentist is going to get upset for constantly changing them. Who gives a shit? It ain't his teeth. It doesn't matter. Get what you're paying for. It's your money, your mouth. So if you want to keep your temporary dentures, they just do a hard reline. And, they fix the palate to where it's your size. They do all that, and they keep all the teeth the way it is. You can do that. But permanent dentures, you literally pick every little aspect. You can, pick if you want more square, you want longer teeth. Because there is immediate dentures I've seen out there that the teeth are so tiny. And I'm like, I can't even tell you're even wearing dentures. Or they're all exactly the same. See here, at least you can see some differences. They're not all the same shape and size. But some people, it just looks like the same size, same color, same everything, just going all the way around. So, immediate dentures, you don't really have a choice what you get. I mean, you can pick the color, but other than that, that's it. You don't pick the shape, size, nothing. Nothing. They're only supposed to be for temporary. But you can, like I said, turn them into permanents by doing a hard reline, if you like them. But if you have somewhere that's paying your permanent dentures, get your permanent dentures, because if you break your permanents, you have your temporary to fall back on. What I'll probably do is, get my permanents, but I'll do a hard reline on my temporary ones to keep them up with my swelling, so if I do break them, they fit good. Or close to it. I could just do a quick soft reline myself. But permanent dentures, you pick the size, shape, and all that. The one thing I've learned about this process is make sure you're very well educated before going into it with this process. Because in my eyes, I've noticed that dentists use to their advantage that we don't know much what's going on. So it feels like what we are getting is what we get and that's it. No. It's your money. You do what the hell you want. You want them longer, you want vampire teeth, doesn't freaking matter. You're paying for it. So it's your choice. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you do not like your wax try-ons and you're trying on your permanent dentures and a tooth looks off, or the color looks off, or, the tightness of it is not what you want, say something. Have them fix it and do another wax try-on. Do wax try-ons until you are exactly happy with your results. That's it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I know people that have said, man, I wish I, said something. Say something. Don't feel awkward or feel bullied or feel a certain way and not speak your mind. These are your teeth. So you can turn any immediate dentures, temporary dentures, blah, blah, into a permanent denture by a simple hard reline. Soft relines are, they're all made differently. Like Denture Fit uses silicone, and, dentist office use like some other crap, I don't know, that tastes like shit. But it also burns. When you do a soft reline, by the way, it is normal for the material to burn your gums and sting a little. It's normal. It does go away within like a minute after holding it into your mouth, but it is normal. If you use the reline it, make sure you follow the directions. The only thing I can give you of advice is keep the reline it kit itself in your freezer longer. It needs to be in there more than 3 minutes, because the longer you have it in the freezer, the actual more time you have to work with it. I keep mine in. The second I pick it up, I put it in my freezer. And it's days, weeks, could be a month that it's sitting in there. So it gives me more time to work with it. It doesn't mess with the product, doesn't mess it up. I mean, they tell you to put it in the freezer, but it tells you 3 minutes. 3 minutes ain't shit. It isn't. It's like you might as well just stick it in the fridge. It doesn't do crap. But, yeah, follow the directions if you do it. I do want to order, I'm trying to get all the Denture Fit because I think they're out of stock with almost everything. And I want to do this denture soft reline with Denture Fit and see how that works, because everybody loves it. And the reline it, it forms good, but I still have to use adhesive because I like the tight fit. And Denture Fit, I know so many people that the suction is so incredible that they can't even break the seal. It's like, they can eat apples. It's freaking epic. So I definitely want to try it. But I do want to try the snug application is what I want to do. But make sure that you're very well educated going into this. They are your teeth. Just remember that. Don't let anybody, make you feel like, oh, you only get one try on and, what you get. No, absolutely not. You mess with your teeth. If you see that they're too short, be like, hey, they need to be longer. Because when I smile, I don't want my gums showing. Yeah, nobody should have their gums showing. Unless somebody purposely wants to have their gums showing, which you can see the acrylic shine with your saliva and you can see that it's not real. My advice, don't do that. Because it's so bluntly obvious they're fake as hell. So you want your gums not to show. So when you smile, and don't try to smile for the denture. When you do the wax try-on, smile like you normally do. Show your dentist. If your gums are showing, be like, all right, these have to raise up. I want all this fixed. Like, just be real. But immediate dentures act as a Band-Aid and for show. So people don't, people are judgmental pricks. Let's be real. So a lot of the people get immediate dentures because of the judgmental pricks. And it's not even that. It's also self-confidence. Because when you see your teeth out, it's an emotional process. It's mental. It's upsetting. And even now, it's hard for me to even see me without my top teeth. It's hard because I went from my teeth being perfectly fine to having a gigantic infection, almost dying, and now not having top teeth. So, not everybody does it for visual of not being judged. Like, people have to go to work. So they want to not have people staring at them or asking questions because people are nosy fucking people. Shit, there's people in my fucking neighborhood. I don't even fucking talk to these people. And they flat out only speak to me when they want to know what's going on with whatever I'm going through. Mind your fucking business, bro. I tell people that, mind your business. You ain't my friend. You're not any of that. Stop worrying about you. Like, I hate when people in my area that are assholes to begin with are so judgmental and they're so nosy. It's not like, I'm talking to you guys freely and, we're just hanging out, talking. That's pretty much how I roll. But when it comes to people that you actually know, that are assholes, and they're only nice to you to know stuff, because it's like high school. It's funny, I actually know more men that do that than women now. But maybe the men are bored. Who knows? And it ain't just because of quarantine. They've been like that since I moved here 8 years ago. But immediate dentures are to protect your gums. It does work. It does. And denture, you're going to have denture pain when you're eating. Obviously. You have a hard object sitting on there. But just know that after a month you can do a soft reline. And that helps you with the pain and the soreness. It really does. Because it's like a softer cushion. It does get hard, but it's like a softer cushion and cushions the blow of your gums hitting the hard spots. Like the whole thing is hard as hell. So the soft reline cushions it. They also have cushion grip out. I've never used cushion grip. I don't really see a point if you're using a soft reline. But I guess to do a quick fill in spots. But again, you could do that with a soft reline material. But I don't know. I still use adhesive regardless because I don't want these suckers to come out at any given point. I laugh a lot. I dance. I do whatever. So I don't need things flying out of my face. Probably one of our biggest fears getting dentures is we're worried about them just popping out in the middle of a conversation, which sucks. Never really happened to me. I think once at home, and that was after I did a soft reline because I was trying to see the tightness of the soft reline. But if you want to keep your immediate dentures, you absolutely can. Just get a hard reline. It changes, it molds, does the molding and all that crap. They keep your normal thing and they just, shrink it down to make the hard material the size that actually fits your mouth. But just know that when you do your permanent dentures, that you decide what you want. You can even check things online and be like, hey, I like those teeth. Let's go with that shape. Because you have oval, you have square, you have ones that look basically all connected. You can even I've seen people put a gap in theirs, which, no joke, it suits them. I mean, I would never do it to me, but it suits the people that have actually did it. They put like a little tiny, not really tiny, but noticeable space. And, I mean, you could do anything you want with them. Your dentures are your oyster, man. Do what the hell you want with them. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you don't have a dentist that can work with you and give you what you want, get a new dentist. Because you're paying them to do a job. And I tell that to people with autoimmune and any sickness that sees a doctor. You pay them to do a job. They don't pay you because they act like they're doing you a favor by just being in your presence. No. You're here to help me live my life and be healthy or be better than what I was and control stuff. If you don't have a dentist or a doctor that has your back, find a new one that does. Best advice, or it's just going to be a waste of fucking money seeing them and a waste of everyone's time. Because if they're not going to talk to you like you're a person, you don't need to talk to them. I've learned that. I went through 9 rheumatologists and all of them said, oh, you look great, you look fine, there's nothing wrong with you. 9 blood tests all came back positive and everybody ignored me. They're like, oh, you look great, there's nothing wrong with you. It's in your head. Yeah, homie, it's not my head if the blood is even showing it. But I actually found a doctor that became incredible. He's actually known in the autoimmune world. And he stood by my side, diagnosed me in 10 minutes. He rocked. But always find somebody that has your back. They need to listen to you because you're paying a shit ton of money to get this done. Or your insurance company is. Don't take shit from anyone. That's the best advice I can give anyone. Don't feel bullied. Have your confidence. Stand straight. Stand tall. Be like, I want this, this, and this. Look at the shades. Now, I'm going to be real. If you get, people say, I'm getting dentures, I'm going to get the whitest smile. But then they're going to say, why would I pay so much money? I don't want it to look fake, blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you're going to get the brightest fucking smile, people say I want a Hollywood smile. Well, we all know their teeth are fake. They use veneers, they use dentures, they use implants. Their teeth are fake. So if you don't want your teeth to look fake, don't do the brightest. I didn't do bright at all. I actually matched to my bottom teeth, but I don't even know the number of mine. But I went for natural because nobody at our ages have pearly white natural teeth normally. No one does. Over the years of living, your teeth stain. So you want to have a natural white, like an ivory color or something around that nature. But if you're doing where, like, I need to put my sunglasses on to see your face, too bright. And they actually stain quickly. So if they get dingy, it's more noticeable. People will be like, weren't your teeth like white, like mad white last month? You know, how are they dingy now? It's going to be wickedly noticeable. So try to go for a natural look, or a little, if you want a little bit more whiter than natural. You don't need to do, if I put on a black light, I can see your teeth glowing and you look like the Chester cat from Alice in Wonderland. So just a heads up, if you want natural, you can go on Google and look up denture colors or implant colors or whatever, and then you could just tell your dentist what color you want by the number it gives you. You could be ahead of the game. You can do so much research, but don't let anyone bully you. Never. Don't. You decide what you want. So yes, you could turn your immediates into permanents. Yes, immediates act as band-aids. They're supposed to be temporary because they originally formed with your mouth, with your teeth in. So, you know what? You could do anything you want. You can. Don't let any dentist tell you otherwise. Don't let any place tell you otherwise. I do know that, why do I keep forgetting that denture place? Call it the denture mill. But everybody goes there to get dentures, and everybody's teeth looks the same. So if you want your teeth to be different, speak up. Because they're your teeth. So don't be afraid to speak up. And I keep telling people that. And I could tell you 100 times in this video. Don't be afraid to speak up. Because they're your mouth, your teeth, your smile. So when you're doing your wax try-on, don't smile like how it is. Like you're like afraid, so you do. No. Smile like you normally do. You see those gums, you see spaces, you see something you don't like, show them. Be like, this needs to raise. This needs to raise. This needs to be a little bit more rounder, not so square like the tip of an acrylic nail. Like, you want to be precise on what you want because these are going to be with you for almost a decade. So make sure you speak your mind. And, you could turn anything into a permanent denture by just a hard reline. That's all it takes. So immediate dentures are just quick dentures that are made, to just pop in as soon as when you get it done. They're not in detailed like permanent dentures are. Permanent dentures, you go through a process. It could take a month or two. Well, for a normal dentist place, I know the denture place that everybody goes to, can get it done in one day because they make everybody's looks the same. But go detail. Smile like you normally would. Break it down for them. But immediate dentures can turn into permanent dentures by a hard reline. And, I gotta say one thing. Stop doing hard relines so early. People are like, oh, I just got my denture 3 months ago. I'm going to get a hard reline. No, get a soft reline. You don't want to keep getting hard relines, waste all that money, and your denture's going to get thicker, thicker, thicker. And it's going to look like crap, bro. Like, come on now. Normally, if you have immediate dentures and you want to do a hard reline with them, wait a year before you do that hard reline. Just keep doing soft relines for the process. Okay, I'm done chatting because this video is long as fuck. I will keep doing videos throughout the day. If you guys want to hear anything, if you've made it this far in this video with hearing me complain, comment below. Let me know what you want to hear, and I will be there. Have a good day, all. God bless and stay safe.